Alrighty, I got all my ball joints and stuff. So here they are here. And I just had to drill out the servo holes a little bit. Let's see. That's the hole I had to drill out. So now that just goes in there. Like so. So now I have a ball joint on the servo. I just need to put a little nut on there, and then I got to drill out the steering arms a little bit, so they fit on there as well. And then I got some threaded rod, then I'll just thread in. Then I got to mount the servos, which is I just weld on 2 plates. So to mount the servos, what I'm going to do is I'll probably just mount them there or something. I'm going to mount them as close as I can to the steering arms because the rods aren't very strong. They're pretty thin, so if I mount them over there, it's going to be way too much stress. So I'll mount them there, so the rod's only really small. And when it's on its max steering, that's another thing I've got to work out. So I don't know where I'm going to mount them as yet. I'll think about that a little bit more. But yeah. Now I'm just going to drill out the holes in there so the ball joint fits on there as well. And then I'll just mount the servos and run the rods. Now I just got to think of a throttle mount for the throttle, hook up the servo, and hook up the receiver, and then it's all gone. So yeah. Hey guys, I've done a lot while you guys been gone, but basically I hooked up all the servos and everything, hooked up the steering, put it on the servo, steered, and it only went that far. So I was like, damn it. So what I've done is first of all I mocked up a little piece with like thin sheet metal. That screws onto the servo arm, just lengthens it, and then once I got all the right sizes, I made it out of this thick stuff. So that's all on there now. So now it makes the servo arm a lot longer, and then I can connect the ball joint to that. So when it turns, that's full lock. Full turning will be about there. So yeah, I can also move this in a little bit, so I get about that much turn. So almost 45. It's probably about, I don't know, probably about 35 degrees turning radius, which is about the same what I have in my go-kart. So it should be okay. Once you go faster, it'll go up. I need to get a receiver battery because this one died. The batteries just run out in no time when you have like 15 kilogram servos, so I need to get like a 5,000 milliamp 6-volt receiver battery because it just draws so many amps, these things. But this is basically how I did my servo mount. So I just did 2 pieces of thin stuff going across, thin flat stock, and then just screwed them on. I tapped out some holes, and then they're just screwed on with 2 screws. That's more than enough. And then the throttle servo is in the middle there. It's a throttle servo, and then there's the 2 steering ones. So now I'm just gonna put the ball joint from this one onto there, and then I got another steering arm here, which is like the exact same as that one. That'll go on that one there. So then they both have length and steering. And then I'm just going to play around with ball joint placement and see where's the best. Because when I put it on the inside, the servo's like really struggling. When I put it on the outside, it just turns easy. So I think if I have it on maybe the third one or the second one in, then that should be okay. Anyway guys, I'm just going to mess around with this a bit more and catch you guys later. Hey guys, got all the electrics on the buggy now, so here's what it all looks like. So I've got the servo, elected them, and then ball joints down to there. And the throttle is just cable tied, and I've got two little lock collars on the inside. And I've run the shielding up. I drilled a little hole in the cover there. That's how the throttle works. I can still put the cover back on there because the air filter will still go on there, but I'm just gonna make some sort of little mod to the cover so the air filter and all that will fit on there. It will go faster than that, but the battery is pretty much dead. As you can see by the steering one, it goes very slow. That's just because it's dead. Sorry guys. So it has a pretty much 45-degree steering. I don't have the little wire connector yet. It hasn't come in the mail, but once that's come in, then I can run the two servos at one time. What I've made is this little sort of bar to go across them, just like that. And it obviously won't work because that servo is not on at the moment, but you can sort of see. It's not going to work, but you can sort of see how that will work. So yeah, those servos are definitely strong enough. I mean, that battery's dead and it's turning that, so yeah. So that's the buggy at the moment. Once I get a better battery, that'll all work. I'm just waiting for the wire connector. Just got to put that cover back on. I've got to get some fuel lines and run a tank mount and put that tank on. And that's about it. So hopefully when I get the bigger battery, the servos will be very powerful. I mean, they should do. Hopefully. I really hope. Then later on what I'm going to do is change this servo to one of these ones. So I have 3 MG995s on there. And what I'm going to do is run the accelerator on one side, and on the other side I'll run the brake to this band brake here that I've made. That can just stay there for the time being, but yeah, I'll get another 15 kilogram servo and run the throttle and the brake off the one. So that should go pretty well, guys. I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made today. That's all I can do today because I got to go to work and earn some more money so I can put some more money into this thing. But yeah, pretty happy with it. So this is what it looks like. Okay, see you later.